Hello guys, welcome back to another hive composition video. Today we are going to be showing a blue hive if you have pop star and star shower. If you have pop star and gummy star, a video will be out soon for that, but anyways, let's get into the video. First bee is basic bee for the 1.2 times pollen. To make that easier to understand, it's giving you an extra 20% pollen. Next bee is Bumble Bee. This bee is going to not only give you 1.1 times backpack space but also your balloon's 1.1 times capacity. Next up is Cool Bee, which is going to give you an extra 15% blue pollen. Next bee is Looker Bee for the plus 25% critical power. Next is Bucko Bee for the 20% blue field capacity buff. This also buffs you balloons when you are on a blue field. Next up is Frosty Bee, which gives you plus 30% blue bomb pollen. Next bee is Bubble Bee. This is going to give you plus 50% bubble pollen when popping bubbles. Also, this fills up your balloons faster. Next is Commander Bee. This is going to give you plus 3 critical chance, which is really good. Next bee is Stubborn Bee. This is only if you are a macro blue hive. When you aren't macroing, replace this with Hasty Bee. Do not replace it with the Ninja Bee that is up there. Next up is 3 Music Bees. If you have a toy horn, place this toy horn on Cobalt Bee and keep the 3 Music Bees. Next up we have Ninja Bee. This is for the blue bombs. This bee gives you to spawn pop star faster. Next is Fuzzy Bee. This is going to give you 1.1 times bomb pollen, but this is mostly because this bee enhances flowers to become bigger, so you get more pollen from the flowers. Next up is 14 Buoyant Bees. These bees are your main source of pollen since they make balloons, obviously. Next is 14 Tadpole Bees. This bee makes frogs which spawn bubbles on the field to pop. This is an option. If you want more Buoyant Bees, take 4 Tadpole Bees and replace them with Buoyant Bees. This will be making you get better balloon blessings to get more honey. At the end of the day, this is completely up to you. Next we have Festive Bee and Photon Bee. If you don't want these or don't have them, replace them with 1 Buoyant and 1 Tadpole or 2 Buoyants. But first let me explain why these bees are even here. Photon Bee gives you instant conversion, which instantly converts backpack pollen into honey. This is really good, and I keep my Photon Bee because I make more honey when macroing. Next is Festive Bee. This is an option because when it is gifted, it spawns a token that instantly converts all the pollen you get for the next 10 seconds into honey, every single bit of pollen, unlike Photon Bee's ability, which converts small amounts at a time. Next up is Bear Bee. If you don't have a Bear Bee, I would replace it with either a Buoyant Bee or Tadpole Bee. The decision is up to you. Next is Cobalt Bee for 15% instant blue conversion. Next is Puppy Bee, ONLY, and when I say ONLY, only have this in your hive if you have the Puppy Bee antlers. You could probably replace it with either a Tadpole or Buoyant. Correct me if I'm wrong. Next is Windy Bee. The tornado ability is going to fill up your balloons insanely fast. Next is Tabby Bee. This is awesome because of the 100 critical power, and also it is basically the best bee, so why not? Next is Vicious Bee. This is good for diamond drain because the more gifted blue bee types you have, the more the diamond instantly converts. Next is Gummy Bee for the absolutely insane 5% more honey per pollen. This is great. Oops, I almost forgot Diamond Bee for the 1.2 times convert rate. Next up are the Amulets. You can have a read on the Amulets because it's a bit too much for this video, so pause the video and have a read. Next is the Nectars you need. It tells you where to plant the planters to get the nectar you want. That is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed this. Tell me if I missed anything in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video or hive comp.